Hey guys, it's JoJo93, and today we got a different kind of video that I've been working on for a few weeks for you guys. So, today we're going to discuss a Star Wars what if topic that's come up on many different people's radars, but I want to give my take on it. So, you guys know in Phantom Menace, when Qui-Gon is stabbed through the heart by Darth Maul, and Anakin Skywalker not only loses a new Jedi Master, but also a potential father figure. Because if you guys don't know, Anakin didn't have a father. There's rumors that Darth Plagueis basically created Anakin through the Force to be the chosen one to deal with Palpatine and to be a problem, but overall, there was no physical father for Anakin. But Qui-Gon was the closest he's ever had to one. And so in this little theory video, let's talk about what if Obi-Wan was killed as a Padawan by Darth Maul instead of Qui-Gon being killed. What would this change with the Star Wars universe? And yes, we would lose Obi-Wan as a character, but if this is a what-if scenario, yes, we wouldn't have gotten all the great things with Obi-Wan, but think of all the things we would have gotten with Qui-Gon. It would have been so cool. So, in the scenario, Darth Maul is facing off against Qui-Gon and Obi-Wan. Obi-Wan dives in, and Obi-Wan faces off against Qui-Gon, or not Qui-Gon, Obi-Wan faces off against Darth Maul, and he's basically unmatched. Even though they're both apprentices, Darth Maul was just a little better, and he beats Obi-Wan, and Obi-Wan ends his life as a Padawan. We never meet Satine, we never see any of that storyline go any further later. We just see everything kind of fall apart at this stage. But then what happens is, the Council, even with Obi-Wan dying, the Council is so disapproved of Qui-Gon not being able to protect his own student, that they try to banish both Qui-Gon and Anakin, because Qui-Gon says, well, you know, Obi-Wan disapproved of me training the boy, and he died in battle because he let his arrogance get the better of him. But I'm going to train this boy no matter what you guys say. And so he chooses to start his own Jedi Order, a Grey Jedi Order. And in this order, you have Qui-Gon is teaching Anakin the ways of the Force, but not through the dogmatic view through the Jedi Council, through a new order, a Grey Order, with new sets of rules. Anakin will still get married to Padme, Anakin will not turn to the dark side, and Anakin will be at his fullest potential, be one of the strongest Jedi of all time, and he would have survived Order 66, and when Qui-Gon passed, Anakin would not only lead the Grey Jedi Order, Anakin would actually train his wife, he would train his daughter, and he would train his son, and they would all be Grey Jedi together. So there was an original report once where George Lucas believed that through Anakin impregnating Padme when they were married, that Anakin may have passed some of his midi-chlorians to Padme. So that Padme would have survived childbirth, she would have had the abilities to become a Jedi that was not equally as strong as Anakin, but still pretty strong. And so I think this would be really interesting. And so I think here, having the entire Skywalker family all being Grey Jedi would be an interesting concept. And Anakin would have still tried to train Ahsoka because of the temple. I think Qui-Gon would have realized that they needed to do this a different way. And so Anakin would still take an apprentice before Luke, Padme, Luke, and Leia. And so here, Ahsoka and Anakin would basically be the strongest Jedi, and they would rule Grey Jedi Order and do everything they could to fight the Sith. There would be a new evil that rose. I don't know who the new threat would be. There's theories that it could be Mace, because Mace would have been jealous that Anakin became more powerful than him. But we'll just say a new unknown Sith emerges, and the Jedi have to deal with it, but the Grey Jedi are the ones to deal with it. So, what do you guys think about this? Would you guys like to see this adapted into animation or any form of, like, what if? Would you like to see what would have happened had Anakin stayed a Jedi, had Qui-Gon been alive, how the two of them would have been together? I think this would have been really interesting to see, and I'd be very curious to see more Grey Jedi concepts explored in later Star Wars lore, especially because all the Grey Jedi had white lightsabers just like Ahsoka did. So this would have been really cool. Let me know your thoughts on this in the comments below, guys, and I'll catch you in the next video.